What's up, guys? James here, Eastgate Concentrate. I'm excited. I've been waiting for this moment for months now. The V1s were great. We're on the V2s. Today, we're going over the Madwheel V2s. The Madwheel V2s are here. I have them on my board. I've put in the miles. I've asked the questions. I've done the work. I have the answers. I'm excited.
Hard work you get rewarded for. No need to panic.
Hey. The results just came in.
Oh, shit.
All right, guys, the moment that everybody's been waiting for. I don't know if everybody's been waiting for it. I can tell you right now that I'm happier than a pig in shit. I have been waiting for this moment for what feels like forever, but it hasn't been too long. I had heard all the ranting and raving, and I wasn't too sure if I really believed it because I had heard these things about Thane wheels before, and I'd always hopped on them, and honestly, I didn't. The Thane game wasn't for me. I've broken way too many bones. I don't like shit rattling. I don't like things hurting. It's not a good time for me, and a lot of Thane wheels is that for me. I get on it and I fucking feel every single crack in the road, every bump. I hit a rock, it puts the Thane up in the air. I lose traction. It's just never a good idea unless I'm on a perfect, nice paved road. But that's not the case with these Madwheels, the V2s. These things go over anything and everything that I want to throw. Well, I almost did go down the other day trying to go over a big ass 4-inch bolt that I was like, oh, I wonder how this will go. So I highly advise you to dodge any big ass bolts and or objects in the road. Just because you got some equipment that may or may not be able to handle it does not mean to go do it. Anyways, let's get back into it real quick.
911, I'm a killer. You know I hate to confess. Bang, bang, got my hand on the trigger. The devil in a red dress. Call 911, I'm a killer. You know I hate to confess. Bang, bang, got my hand, bang, got my hand. Call
There it is. So they do slip, but it's hard to get them to break.
What's up? Do a kickflip. Yo, do a kickflip. Do a kickflip.
The Madwheel V2s are 105 millimeters. Well, they say 105 millimeters, but we went ahead and we pulled out the calipers and we tested some shit. And what do you find out? It's 104 point something. I'm gonna go ahead and put it up on the screen real quick. All right, guys, Madwheels V2. Let's go ahead and talk about them. 105 millimeters by 70 millimeters, so that's 105 millimeters wide. It's a motherfucker. All right, guys, the Madwheel V2s are 105 millimeter by 70 millimeters. So that's a contact patch of 70 millimeters wide, which is a couple millimeters wider than the V1s. I'll go ahead and put that up on the screen real quick. They are wider. Now the V1s were 102 millimeters. These are 104.67. So I guess we're gonna go ahead and round it up. We're gonna call it 105 millimeters. But they're missing that half a millimeter because they're stone washed. So when they're pulled out of the mold, they're stone washed real quick, and that makes it so that as soon as you put these things on the ground, you don't have to worry about a break-in period. They're instantly gonna grip. And you do feel that grip. These are grippier than the V1s. Are they that much grippier? I don't know if I want to say that. I don't know if it's that big of a noticeable difference, but yes, they do grip a little bit better, and that's due to the extra contact patch in the width of the tire. Also, the backside of the tire, the backside of the tire has 13 holes now, whereas the V1s had 12 holes. So what does that do? That actually helps with the cushioning of the ride. So when you're going over gnarly terrain, whenever you're hitting sidewalks, it dampens the gnarliness of all of that. So you can go ahead and ride on sidewalks, and instead of hearing that clack, 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 it's more of a thump, 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 thump. It's dampened.
The wheels are chunky, but not clanky.
And that's in sound.
Yeah. Yeah, so when you hit the cracks, instead of getting that like clack, 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 it's like cool, 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 cool.
Perfect, bro. Oh yeah, this is my video person today. Hi guys. Producing also and directing. Brought to you by Jacob, the man, the myth, the legend. And that helps out also whenever you're riding down a sidewalk and you have all the cracks, you can actually carve, because having the wheels or having the holes in the wheels makes it so that the wheels forgive. So that when you hit stuff, instead of like on a regular thing, whenever you're skating and you're on a thing and you hit the rock, the whole wheel lifts. But with the mad wheels, it rolls over it. And so it doesn't chuck your whole wheel up into the air, causing that butthole puckering moment where you go, oh shit.
Oh, that one puckered up my butthole.
All right, so let's get into the nitty gritty of these wheels. I went ahead and did some science and some math stuff for you guys. So basically, and I asked myself this question: are these wheels, because they're bigger and wider, are they gonna be less efficient than the V1s? The answer is no, not at all, not even a little bit. My V1s, I would normally get anywhere from 15 to 17 watt hours per mile, depending on the terrain, what pulleys I'm using, if I'm going uphill, if I'm going downhill, all the bullshit that you gotta take into consideration for e-skate.
Question. You want answers?
I think I'm entitled.
You want answers?
I want the truth!
You can't handle the truth.
If anything, you can go ahead and make a case that these are just as efficient, if not a little bit more efficient than the V1s. Now, the numbers that we're talking about it's like splitting hairs. The V1s, I would get an average of 15 watt hours per mile. Same thing with these, getting an average of 15 watt hours per mile, which is great. You really can't complain. For Thanes, those are good numbers. Anywhere from 10 to 20 is to be expected. If you're getting over 20 watt hours per mile, you got problems. Damn, that's a big ass dog. Woo. Depending on your battery, your motors, the temperature outside, the wind, how heavy you are, you're gonna basically get anywhere from 27 to about 31 miles an hour. And that is because these wheels are a little bit heavier than the V1s. So you kind of need that extra tooth count to have that torque. You want to be able to get off the line and go. Now, if you guys are looking for pulleys that will fit these wheels, that'll give you a higher top speed, we sell a 36T, and that will give you an extra, I think, at 35, 36 miles an hour, depending on weight and wind and temperature and battery and blah, 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 blah. These are 72A durometers. What does that mean? That means they are soft, but they are not the softest wheels out there right now. You can get some softer ones, but with durometer, you gotta remember, the softer you go, the easier that they will chunk. So, be careful with softer wheels. And noise dampening abilities, especially on the sidewalks. So much better. All right, so let's do, I guess we're gonna do a quick recap, guys. These wheels, are they less efficient? No. Are they better than the V1s? Yes. By a landslide? Not really, but you can definitely tell the difference in the couple of millimeters on the contact patch and the height of the wheel. If you're on the fence with wanting to buy these, you don't know if you want to, you don't know if you should, for sure. I think that you should. I'm just saying, why not? There is no reason for you to not take a couple dollars and invest in these wheels. Investing in wheels is investing in your life. All right, guys, I'm James. This is Eastgate Concentrate. I appreciate you for taking time out of your day to watch this review. I'm sorry I got no affiliate codes. I got no links. I don't need to make any money off of these wheels. I'm just here to tell you my opinion and why I feel like you may or may not need them in your life. So if you want to, go ahead and hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, share this to all your friends, let everybody know that I'm screaming from the top of the world. You need a set of mad wheels in your life. All right, guys, thank you for tuning in. Have a good day. Skate safe. I'm James. This is Eastgate Concentrate.